The RBI just made three quiet moves in the forex market that could affect investments, imports, and possibly your EMIs. Here is what happened and what it means for you. The rupee has been under serious pressure. Close to 10% down in the last financial year alone, it hit a record low of 95 to the dollar recently. RBI had been trying to stop the slide, but nothing was sticking. Here is why. There are two markets for the rupee, one inside India, one outside, sitting in Singapore or London. When the rupee starts falling, the outside market quotes an even worse rate. Banks saw the gap and started buying dollars in India and selling them offshore to make money on the difference. Smart for banks, terrible for the rupee. It was like adding fuel to the fire they were pretending to put out. What RBI actually did? So RBI said enough. Three things happened. 1. Banks can no longer hold more than $100 million in dollar trades per day. 2. This offshore contract called an NDF non-deliverable forward. Banks cannot offer it to anyone anymore, Indian companies or foreign ones. And 3. The option for companies cancelling and rebooking contracts to keep making profits on the same exposure blocked. Why this matters? When you kill the speculative bets, the dollars that were being hoarded are expected to come back into the system. That reduces what analysts call artificial demand for dollars, which is one of the things keeping the rupees weak. What this means for you? If you are in equities, companies that import heavily like airlines and refiners could get some relief because input cost may rise. If you are in bonds or fixed deposits, a stable rupee means lower import inflation, which gives RBI more room to cut rates, and that is good for fixed income. And if you were using offshore currency instruments through your bank, that window is now shut. But let us be real, this is not a magic fix. Oil is still expensive, foreign money is still thin on the ground. RBI has pulled the handbrake. Whether the car stops depends on what happens with the global oil prices and capital flows into India. Follow Chola Securities for more on what this market moves actually mean for your money.
This content is for informational purposes only. None of the companies, products, or sectors mentioned are recommendations.